Well, good afternoon, campers. I'm in the RUH hospital in Bath. Sat in the waiting room for my radiology, whatever it's called. X-ray. It was meant to be 3:15. I think, I'm a bit early, but I was a bit worried about parking. Stood at the front of the building. See my mate Skins is in a cardiac place. He's up on the third floor, I think, fourth floor, whatever it is, top floor. He's waving out the window, showing me his belly. Go watch that bloke, mind. Love him to bits. But he always gets his belly out, given half a chance. Yeah, down here, not much happened. Missed the showers coming down, so the van's still nice and clean. Ron rang me. No, he never. Ron messaged me earlier and wanted to know where we're going to be camping tomorrow. I don't know how long this is going to go on. I need to go and get some gas, I think, but depends where I'm going to. I've got enough gas for the night, but depends on whether I'm going to tomorrow. If I'm going up towards Stonehenge, then I'll get gas there because it's like 5 or 6 pence a litre cheaper. It's all down here. There seems to be loads and loads of people about. But look, I'm in the waiting room here, and there's like 3 of us here. So there's plenty of room. All the seats are done, twisted, and got signs on them, and please do not use, and there and there. So they're keeping us all well apart. I was going to bring her indoors with me, but she reckoned that they wouldn't let her in. But nobody's said anything to me. The only bit of discourse I've had is I went to book my disabled badge in, and yeah, because I'm such a bully I am, I'm disabled. Got arthritis, hard to get about. I'm a pensioner. God knows what these young lads would be like if they got fucking bullied. Oh, you said something nasty about me, you're a bully. Oh, you've got a chuckle, haven't you? Yeah, I said to we're indoors this morning. Last summer, somebody asked me how long my beard to grow. Well, last summer, that's how much it's grown since last summer. Now, you all know now, don't you? God, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, I can't bloody breathe with a mask on. Yeah, not much to say, really. Yeah. Still looking out for another van. Skin said to me, he said, what I want to do is get myself a 4-wheel drive. Well, I've looked at a couple of 4-wheel drives between sort of 17 and 18 grand. No, sorry, between 11 and 18 grand. And they look sort of nice. But I think me being where I go, I don't really warrant a 4-wheel drive. Because I just go in further and get stuck in deeper. Of course, Skin said, "Oh, no difference." He said, "I'll still come and get you, brother." Come and get me out. Of course, he sold his Land Rover the other day. God, that's a beast that was. Well, yeah, that was a beast. Spent thousands and thousands of pounds on that. But you know, these heaters and boilers and washing and bedding and places to sleep in there, and fridges and what have you, and spotlights on the roof, spotlights over, spotlights underneath, so you can see when you're off-roading. Oh, hell of a thing it was, hell of a thing. Anyway, that's gone, so that's what. But I think what I fancy, I got a thing about a Merc. I don't really fancy a Merc, but what I'd like to get hold of is maybe a medium wheelbase Transit, double back wheels, because I would run 4 mud-terrain tyres on the back and 2 all-terrain tyres on the front, so I could steer it alright, but I'd get plenty of traction. Then maybe a limit slip diff, and then you get quite a lot of traction when you get all 4 wheels driving in instead of just 2. But yeah, anyway, that's by the by. It's just me sort of thinking, What's going to happen? I don't know about here. But I'm parked out in the car park. But apparently, her indoors told me when I was down here and I used to have that sepsis and they thought I was going to bloody die. She was parking here using my disabled badge because you can do that if you're coming to visit somebody. And she got three £40 fines, 3 days running, and Stretch, my other mate, he got two £40 fines because you have to register the badge. Well, I went to register the badge today and the bloke gone for a piss or something, he'd gone off to do something. And the woman on the reception said, that's all right, she said, I'll write your number down. So I thought that'd be another load of angst, wouldn't it? Because that'll be me getting letters now, they've got to try and find out who she is, and because it all gets a bit complicated, doesn't it? But that's by the by. I do like this picture here, look at that, it's just like looking outside. It's just like looking outside, isn't it? You know, I quite like that. Yeah, I know when I had trouble with my kidneys before, I got out of me, put a thing across. And this young bird, she came up and go to me dick, give it a little rub on the end of her thumb and this grease before she pushed this tube down the end of it. And before I had a chance to say to her, you haven't even bought me a drink yet, I was going, ooh, because it wasn't really painful, it just made me go, ooh. Yeah, so just went down the atrium and got myself a coffee. Apparently, you can have a latte large or everything else large, but you can't have a flat white large, only medium. And I said, well, imagine just putting a bigger cup and put a drop of water on it. She said, don't worry about it. I thought I would get an argument with her. So, more discussion, really. Got the... Sorry, what did you say?
David Gray.
Gray. That was confusing. My name's David White. So I'm nearly grey.
Gray as well. Did I say Gray? No, I meant white. Hang on. Let me just
Yeah, she's got to go. So she might have come to get me. And she said grey, but she might say, anyway, that's close enough. Anyway, so I'll speak to you all later. Remember, stay classy. Love you all. Bye-bye. And you, Skins. And I know you're upstairs.